going on, everybody? This is the Tribe44 podcast presented to you by United Citizens Bank of Southern Kentucky. It's a bank to come home to because it's locally owned and operated. UCB provides the best in customer-first care in Adair County. United Citizens Bank, we do it all right here. For the show's intents and purposes, I'm your host, Will Rich, and I am joined tonight by our fearless leader, Clay Turner. Clay, how are you?
I'm doing great, Will. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, and if you're actually getting to watch this, you know that we're doing this in a little bit different format. It's not going to be able to be edited as closely as what it normally is, so if we screw up a little bit, Seth's not going to be able to fix it too much for us. But here we go. If you remember, last year we drafted some all-time teams starting from 1990 on. Seth has compiled those teams into two different Madden rosters, and he's got the playbooks and everything ready to roll. And so we're going to play that game. Clay, can you kind of tell us about the rules and how we're actually going to do this, because we're not actually playing the game?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is Seth, like Will said, Seth edited the playbook. So like my playbook, Team Clay has a playbook more shotgun, a lot of like more Coach Gay style offense. Wing tee gun kind of, where Will's offense is going to be a lot of course there's not wishbone on Madden, but there's a lot of more run plays and things like that where Coach Peck style, but we're going to do coach mode. And how that works is me and Will will actually call the plays, but we will not actually be playing the game. The CPU will be playing the game for us.
So Clay's skill over me at Madden will not matter as much here. Now his play calling will, but the actual Madden skill is not going to matter as much. We've just got the teams that we've drafted. We're going to do that for you. We're not going to take up much of your time with us talking. We are going to commentate this game as if it is the Super Bowl, and we are going to have a lot of fun with this. We'll do our normal reads, but just enjoy some time watching some of your favorite Adair County athletes get to play on a video game. So here we go. We're going to start this off. It looks like
you are going to be receiving.
Yes,
so I'm going to be kicking off.
So my team is going to be in the blue. Clay's is going to be in the red.
And I have Mr. Alex Nickerson.
So Alex Nickerson's going to kick it off for the red team. Again, when I say red team, I'm referring to the team Clay drafted. Blue team is the team that I drafted, and it looks like Michael Thompson's going to take that kick and run it back.
Uh-oh.
He looks like he's got an angle, and he gets taken down. Looks like number 26, not sure who that was.
Oh, my bad, I forgot. Yeah, at first I thought there was a shot that he was taking that to the house, if I'm being completely honest.
I thought he would too, but like we said, this is all computer simulated once the ball is snapped and once the ball is kicked. And so we've got Jake Hickson, number 10, lined up under center for the blue team. And looks like he's got Tim Beard and Michael Thompson in the backfield. So let's see what happens here. Got a hole up the middle. He jumps over the defender. Gets taken down.
Tackled by Matt Keltner, looks like.
Looks like we've got a host of defenders there ready to meet Michael Thompson in that hole.
You know, Will's team has some of the best offensive linemen in school history. And this is a team, great running back, Tim Beard, fullback. So it'll be interesting. Okay, good tackle by Dio Warridge right there. It was a great tackle.
Looks like there was a hole there at first, and then it just clogged
up big time.
And if there's a break in the action, it's because we're trying to choose the plays. Looks like the blue team's going to line up in the I formation.
Michael again.
He's going to be close for a first down. So he's got 3 rushes for 10 yards. It's going to be really close.
Fourth
down. I believe they're going to go for it. Yeah, it looks like they are. Since I am in charge of the offense here, we are going to go for it. Let's see what we've got. 4th and inches. This is not a good spot for the blue team to go for it, but what they're going to anyway, put some trust in the offensive line, and it looks like
Bus Caldwell looked like he had a nice pancake, which people know Bus. Bus is probably, if you ask a lot of people, the best player to ever play here, and he's at the left tackle, and, man, he really created some space right there.
Going to line up in the I again. It's going to be a pass play. I act like I'm surprised. He's going to throw it, and it's Tim Beard
with a drop.
That,
if you've played with Tim Beard, that was very realistic.
That is just exactly how Coach Graves described it. Sorry, Tim, but you were wide open.
You know, it's kind of like in basketball. It may have been wide open for a reason.
Oh, but a nice block by Tim. Did you see that? Just hit that hole and put it on. I don't know who that was. That he put a heavy block on. Now it's third down, right? Third down and short?
Third down and 4.
Third and 4. Going to do a lot out of the pistol in the
That was a really nice tackle by number 9.
Oh, the hole was gone. Michael Thompson cuts it back and gets the first down, tries to hurdle over the defender and gets stopped.
Tell you what, your O-line has been excellent so far. You talk about controlling the time of possession.
Yeah, not moved a lot of, not gotten a lot of yardage in 7 plays thus far, 8 plays thus far. Going to put somebody in motion. Going to hand it off. No, it's a play fake. Going to pass it. And more passing than we expected. Tim Beard with the catch this time and the stiff arm. Going to keep on going. He carries him all the way down to the 16, 17-yard line.
Tim Beard gets he gets it back. You saw what happened. Redemption for Tim Beard. And also his first career catch of his life.
His first career catch goes for a first down. Going to hand it off to Michael Thompson. Had a lane and got closed up. I don't know who number 17 on the defense was right there, but the lane disappeared very quickly.
This O-line is going to work. As you know, hadn't been a super complicated offense, but man, it's been working well so far.
2nd and 4 out of the pistol. Going to hand it off to Michael Thompson. Going to follow his blockers with a big hit.
By Aaron Chadwell. You talk about a nice hit. Big third down and 4. My team's trying to hold them to a field goal. Will's trying to take the opening drive for a touchdown.
Going to do a quick pass here. Finds an opening. And it's dropped.
Dropped and looks like great help by, Colton Hadley or Jonathan. I think it was Jonathan Hansel. Let's see if he's going for the field goal. A good drive, a 4-minute drive.
Going to be a big-time possession game for the blue team tonight. Leo Medina with the kick, and it is good. So the blue team, my team, takes a 3-0 lead. Good drive to start out the game, Clay, don't you think?
Great drive. Like I said, it took over 4 minutes. My team-wise, I'm glad I held them to 3 because it kind of looked like your team was kind of running the ball at will. But, at will, get it. But
Leo kicks it into the end zone.
Yep, to Mr. Jordan Lasley. My team has a lot drafted, try to do some speed. Look at Chance Melton's stats for this year. No interceptions. How incredible is that?
And in a career at Adair County, probably the best quarterback that we've ever had.
Oh, and he's got a ton of records.
And so he's going to be the leader of your offense today. Your offense is going to give it a little bit of a different look than what mine does.
Yeah, it's going to look a little bit different, to say the least.
Which we did draft coaches as well back when we did this. So I did draft Coach Peck and you drafted Coach Gay, and we've done our best. Well, Seth, when I say we, it's Seth, has done his best to model those playbooks as well as he could off of the coaches that we drafted. And so let's see. Chance to be out of the shotgun. It's like not a heavy rush by the blue team, but the short pass is going to be complete.
Jordan
first down.
Yeah, it looked like there was nothing open deep, so they actually went with just underneath and
take down there.
Yep.
Yeah. So both teams are running out of a 4-3 defense. Tell us why, Clay.
Because high school really it is 4-3. Not many. There's not a lot of complicated defenses, so we try to be as realistic as possible. Got some motion with Derek Grant.
Derek Grant going to hand it. He doesn't hand it off, and it turned out to be a mistake.
By Mr.
Josh Brown gets in the backfield. I knew that was a good pick, Josh Brown, getting into the backfield, making some things happen early. So now we're going to have 2nd down and long.
17. That's a big loss.
Again in the shotgun. Puts Derek Grant in motion again. Fakes the handoff. He's hit as he throws, and it's complete to Dylan Feast, the tight end, all the way out to the 50. That's going to be another first down for the red team.
Sent some pressure, and I thought for a second it may be one that would get to him, but great job. Dylan Feast was wide open.
Oh, Chance is going to run it himself, and he's got an opening. And he stopped there at about the 53-yard line. The 47, sorry.
Yeah, the 47-yard line.
47-yard line. I don't know why.
Got Jordan Lasley and
counted up.
Derek Grant, his tailbacks right here.
Oh, and he's hit. Before he throws, and the ball's out. Oh, and Chris Cowan dives on it, and Chance Mountain is able to make a touchdown-saving tackle, shoestring tackle to say the least. So Chris Cowan with the fumble recovery. That was one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. I'm surprised it didn't get overturned or challenged. So we're gonna
go with it.
The blue team lines up in the I formation, going to hand it off again. Nothing open. But Michael Thompson breaks a tackle. He runs over and trucks another one, and is taken down. But he does get enough for the first down at about the 12-yard line.
What a run by Michael!
That was one heck of a run by Michael Thompson. Just normally what you would see out of him, though. This is arguably between the two running backs that we have here, the two best running backs I think you could say that we could have compiled. We've got somebody in motion here. He's going to stop just short, going to be a play-action pass. I have done a lot of those so far, and only one of them has worked. So Jay Kickson is sacked. I don't know who come in and got
Michael Staten with the sack.
Michael Staten. So everything that was just gained is now lost as we're back at the 20 now.
My team, if they could hold them to a 3 after that turnover, would be massive.
Jay Kickson's just going to sit under center for a few seconds at 2nd and 17. Going to try to get this as close to the second quarter with a 3-point lead as we can. But the coach is getting impatient, tells him to snap it. He's going to snap it. He's got an opening. He's got a block, but he...
Nice tackle by Tim Beard.
Tim Beard on defense is a problem.
It's going to be 3rd and 17.
3rd and 17. He's going to move back out of the pistol. See what we got here. Clay, explain to people why we went with the pistol here, why Seth went with the pistol.
It's kind of the most like the wishbone Madden-wise we could do. So, because there's some read option, there's some triple option, there's fullback, tight end.
Going to snap it with 1 second to go on the clock. We're going to have a pass play to end the quarter, and it's complete. To Shamez Braps, and it's going to get close to the first down. I don't think he's going to get it.
4th and inches. That's a huge play. You know, looks offensive snap so far at 15-5.
Well, the fumble didn't help you at all right there. But, a lot of plays. The blue team held control of the ball for a long time in that period. I think we're going to go for it again, Clay. I'm just going to go ahead and let you know. I'm going to trust my offensive line to protect, see what we can get done on 4th and inches. You know, this is a case that if it's turned over, there's a lot of game left to play, so some would say you might want to go ahead and get the points here. But with that much time left to play in the field position, he didn't take the hole and didn't get the first down.
It was a massive stop by.
It was a great stop, but they will take over. The red team will take over at the 3-yard line.
Michael Staten with a nice little celebration there. I'm not really sure what kind of celebration that is, but.
Clay, what do you think about the decision to go for it there?
I would have 100% went for it.
It didn't work out, but the red team starts at the 3. Going to have to work out of their own end zone, and it's a safety, so it ends up working out. It's a safety. I don't know who came in and made the tackle.
I honestly think
Drake Bishop?
That was Drake Bishop.
Drake Bishop comes in with the safety. It's now 5-0 blue team, and Nickerson is forced to punt it away.
You talk about a game that dominating time of possession. Brady Cundiff.
He kind of gets a few yards out of that, not many. Goes out to the 43-yard line.
You know, when I called what I did,
I don't know what to do, Clay. I can't call it audible. That's one of the rules. So this is going to be one of those things that we're just going to ensue chaos.
Great play call by me. Great play call by me.
Well, that we were going to run the ball and puts us out at the 42.
Great play call by me.
Puts us at the 42-yard line. With the field goal block on the 1st and 10, sets us up for a 2nd and 11. Jay Kickson under center is going to snap it, hand it off to Michael Thompson. Yet again, he sees a hole to the outside. He makes a move. Makes another move, gets tackled down at the 46, but he does get the first down for the blue team. Oh, he lets us hear about it too, Clay. He lets us know. Blue team going to work again out of the pistol.
Don't see many 5-0 games.
It's an odd one. The line to open up.
Ooh,
Some
Dio
sports
Warridge has been.
Dio's gotten in the backfield a lot.
He's been really effective so far.
Some sports books had it at 9.5 Clay in favor of Team Clay. Some had it more along the lines of a pick'em, but we believe that the over/under was pretty safe at what?
42.
42.
Yeah, right now it's about a low-scoring game.
It has been a low-scoring affair. Oh, a big block by Bus Caldwell.
Nice tackle by Michael Thompson. Tackling, guess who?
He tackled himself. Michael Thompson comes in and tackles himself, stops the blue team from getting a first down. Yeah, time of possession has been the name of the game thus far.
I think there's about 22 plays to 6, and you've had 3 tackles for loss of the 6. So you talk about effective.
So 3rd and 5. In the pistol, going to make a throw here. He's going to hold on to it for a long time.
Oh, there's a flag.
Incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. Roughing the passer on the defense. Okay.
Matt Rogers.
So Coach Peck is going to accept that one. And we're going to set up another first down for the blue team on the 27-yard line. A lot of tough luck calls going against the red team tonight.
You just got to battle through it and see what happens.
One of those nights, a big hole. Can he make a move to get to the outside? He tries the stiff arm, and it's unsuccessful. But he does get it all the way down to the 6-yard line for the blue team. Let's see what they try to pull here. Down inside their own 10 for the second time. Didn't come away with any points in the last trip.
They've held them to some field goals so far, so my team trying to do what they have been doing.
Puts one in motion.
He
keeps it himself. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Jake Hickson with the rushing touchdown. That's his game, Clay.
That is.
That's what he wants to do. He fakes the handoff. They bite. The defender goes after it. Dio been in the backfield the whole game. He goes after the running back, and Jake gets a free lane straight for the end zone. Making the score 12-0 after the extra point attempt is good for Leo Medina. And Leo is going to line it up and kick off for the blue team.
You know, it's 12-0, Will, and I feel like I haven't even had the ball. That's the good part for your team so far. I've had the ball for 6. Let's see. Probably going to be a touchback.
Let's see if Jordan does not choose to take it back. All right, I'm going to try not to do the same thing that Clay had just done. It's trying to tell me to do a field goal block. I know that is not the correct thing to do in this situation. Well, it worked out for you.
It did. That was probably the best play I've had so far today.
Let's see what we've got here. Chance Melton out of the shotgun hands it off to Jordan Lasley, and he's taken down at the 24. He's gotten -4 yards on 2 rushes thus far, Clay. That's not exactly what you wanted moving forward. What are you going to have to do? What's the red team got to do in this situation, Clay, to get to feel better about the first half?
We just got to be patient. We're down right now. And the hardest part defending your team, Will, is so many few possessions because of the way they play.
Bus Caldwell has been a monster. I've seen 2 pancakes. Chance hit as he thrown, make a great catch, but probably should have just let it drop.
Yeah, lost some yardage
at that point.
Because now it is 3rd and 13.
At the 22-yard line, lost a couple yards on that pass play. Probably should have just let that one go. But that's the computer. The computer does stuff like that all the time. Chance lined up in the shotgun. Looks like he's got Jordan Lasley to his left. He's going to snap it. They're in the backfield. They decide not to tackle him. Oh, they take him down that time. I don't know who was that. Chris Cowan again? That's Chris Cowan in the backfield yet again for the blue team.
It is
force a punt for the red team out of his own end zone, Alex Nickerson.
It's been a dominant half for the blue team so far.
Oh, no fair catch. I'm surprised about that. And he gets it about to the 49.
Yeah, been a dominant first half.
So far in this game, I've said there was a 53-yard line. Clay has called a field goal block.
Almost done doing it again. So risk it.
And one of the most bizarre fumbles by Chance Melton that I've ever seen. At halftime, I wonder if I hope it'll show that replay just to see that, because it was a key moment in the game when Chris Cowan was able to pick that up.
It shows you type of team when you're doing it. Excellent play calling. Michael's got 17 carries for 81 yards so far, which honestly we've done a decent job on him. But if you look at rushing yards, it's 87-0 so far.
And 2nd and 9. Jake Hickson under center this time. Going to hand it off. Oh, it looks like, and a good block. He's got a few yards ahead of him. Some daylight. What's he doing? Puts a move on. Can he do it again? With the stiff arm, pushes him out of bounds.
What a move.
At the 8-yard line, Michael Thompson making some plays.
What a move.
This is one of the most bizarre things. And here's the replay as you're picking your play, and it decides not to give us the replay because it's time to play it.
That was an insane juke move.
That was one of the most bizarre things I think I've ever seen Clay, because he was sitting on his head and just made a play. That was a great block. Coming back, and a touchdown catch for, who is that, Brady Cundiff?
Brady
Cundiff with the touchdown and a throw, perfect throw from Jake Hickson, making it a score of 18-0 and an excellent showing from the blue team thus far, both offensively and defensively in this one.
Yeah, this has been a dominant performance. When he first threw it, I thought there was a shot of interception because the defense
was right on his back there. Hunter just came around and Brady, not Hunter.
Yeah.
Brady come around and made an excellent catch coming back on that one.
Doesn't look good, but you got to think for the team that's getting ready to have the ball. You're down 19-0. Now, if you don't score here, you're in big trouble.
The offense is electric. I mean, we haven't seen it thus far, but the offense is phenomenal under Coach Gay's schemes here, and the best quarterback in school history, so you're never quite out of a game.
Yeah, and the thing you got to be looking at, too, is you get the ball, start second half. So if you could somehow score here, even a field goal would make it 2-possession game.
Absolutely. This game is nowhere near finished. Fake the handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
Perfect.
By Drake Bishop. With the swagger from Drake Bishop. He makes sure we all know what he had just accomplished.
This has been a dominant performance so far.
Now he's got Jordan Lasley to his right. No fake handoff here. He's just going to step back and throw it short to Jordan Lasley. He's going to get the first down and a couple more. And he's met by a couple different players of the blue team. Going to take it all the way out to the 37-yard line.
What's funny is I think Chance is 4 for 4 passing so far.
He's going to get the play off right before the 2-minute warning. Gets it all the way out. That's a gain of 5 or 6?
Gain of 4.
Which 4 yards.
Has been not the best, but the way it's been so far.
We're going to get to see the 2-minute offense. I'm not sure how equipped the blue team is defensively to stop the pass. Been a lot of completions, but they've been short. Haven't had the big play just yet, where Michael Thompson's made a couple big plays. That's really been the difference of the game, has been the big plays both on offense and defense up to this point. Early on in the first quarter, it was a lot of just holding on to the ball and making sure that the ball stayed out of your offense's hands. And then since that point, since the fumble recovery, it's been big play after big play for the blue team. Red team still looking for theirs. It's complete.
To Derek
Grant gets about to the 40, I think, at the 41-yard line. 5 for 5 for 60 yards, Clay. You got to be content when you're getting that production. Just a couple things that didn't go your way early, but you're going to be right in this at the end. Drake Bishop with another tackle in the backfield, having a great game. Drake Bishop having an excellent game, making sure he's getting into the backfield at all costs. About 50 seconds left. Chance is going to put somebody in motion. He's going to fake the handoff and step back to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's going to find Dylan Feast. He's going to put the stiff arm on, but then get tackled. Not sure who by, but he gets all the way out to the 14-yard line. Looks like, Clay, you're ending this half on an excellent note.
Yeah. Time, though, could be
Time's not on your side. You're going to fake the handoff and go with it yourself. Oh, and he slides! Why did he slide, Clay? He had the... he had it. Chance Melton with one of the weirdest decisions I've ever seen. I don't know football, and I know that wasn't right, Clay. How does something like that happen?
I don't want to talk about it.
He slides, but he does. He does get 5 yards on it. Going to hand it off to Derek Grant, who is also going to get stopped short. Going to have another timeout here with just a few seconds remaining in the half. Had a wide open lane for the touchdown and just decided not to take it. Clay, that's got to be frustrating for somebody who knows what should have been done there.
Oh, I felt good about what was happening, and it just didn't happen for me.
Chance didn't want to get hit. He's got the throw. Oh, and it's deflected. I'm not sure who did that. Was that none other than
this is
Oba?
This is tough because I'm on the 5. This is where you get paid the big bucks. You're down 19-0. You need point. You got to have points.
You said earlier even a field goal would be a win for you on this drive. You get the ball to start the second half. And he calls the timeout.
Think about it.
He ices himself.
Yeah, I iced myself.
Clay, what's going in through your head right now on this play call? Because I'm not a person who thinks a lot about calling plays. So if you're thinking this through, what's going through your brain right at this moment?
Well,
other than he should not have slid on the 5.
I'm going for it.
He's going for the touchdown.
I can go ahead and tell him. If Will was going on a field goal block, I was faking that field goal, by the way.
Well, I assumed since you were lined up for the left goalpost. Oh, and he's going to get it. The touchdown, it proves beneficial. Who is that? Is that Feast?
No, that is Jeremy Helm.
Jeremy Helm with the touchdown catch. So that's a great way to end the half because now you can start the half with some momentum and the football looking to make it a 19-14 game to start the second half after this. Assuming that we make the extra point here. Nickerson's kick is up, and it is good. So we're going to go into halftime with a score of blue team 19, red team 7. So you can look there at the score and the offensive snaps. You caught up there late, 19 run plays to 9. So, Clay, you can go ahead and pull up some of the game stats.
The game stats so far.
Up to this point, while I go through some of our reads. That first half was brought to you by Downey's Eye Clinic. Downey's has been the leader of optometry services in Adair County since 1981, and they're committed to providing the best personalized eye care possible for the people of Columbia. And I'll tell you what, we've been taking up a lot of real estate with pass plays, one deep ball, a lot of different things going on. And if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, Luke Piles with Next Home Realty Experts is the man to call for all things real estate in Southern Kentucky. Residential, commercial, investment properties, he does it all. So give him a call or text today at 270-378-0405 or message him on any social media platform. So Clay, go through some of the stats for some of the key points that you see and some of your takeaways so far.
Total offense, you got 172 to 87, Team Will. Rushing yards, this is the big one, 127 to 11. In fact, you got 45 passing yards, it's pretty good.
I think there's one completion, maybe two.
2 completions. First down's 8-5, which is not bad. Turnovers, that one fumble.
It's
a killer.
Coming down to that fumble at this point, isn't it?
But I'll tell you what, the thing that has kept my team in it, the time you didn't score, well, you got a safety out of it anyway. But the time you didn't score, red zone defense has been okay. The penalty kind of killed us too. But time possession actually at the end helped me a little bit. But let's look at the individual stats. But I'll tell you what, that last play, if we don't score there, it's probably over. I had to say this earlier. Chance Melton actually 7 for 8, 93 yards and a touchdown. And should have had a rushing touchdown, but he
decided to slide. We're not sure why he decided to slide.
Jake Hickson, who's had a really good game passing so far.
Yeah, passing a little bit more than what we expected him to, but there's been some opportunities there for it.
Man, Michael Thompson's been
18 carries for 121 yards just in the first half alone.
Derek Grant with 2 catches for 14 yards.
Dylan Feast has been a monster for Team Clays thus far in this.
Yeah.
And look at Tim Beard with the 1 catch for 29 yards in this one.
After the drop, he redeemed himself.
Yes, he did.
Jeremy Hill a touchdown.
Down too.
Shamed, I'd really like, Cameron, who I honestly think is very, oh my goodness.
In the first half alone. And our own Seth Dunbar with 12 pancakes.
Look at that line.
Seth did all the ratings, so Seth made himself fantastic in this one. He wanted to be sure. And it is halftime, so this is the part of the game where normally in high school I would have been out there because for our listeners at home, I don't know if they knew this. I was in the band, and I was dang good at it.
Drake Bishop, 4 tackles for loss.
Oh, he's been in the – and Dio. Dio's been in the backfield the whole game. Matt Kelly's had a good game up to this point.
Shea Martin, of course. Shea Martin have a lot of tackles, no surprise. Let's see. Kicking game's been good for both teams.
1 point,
Alex,
37
yards. That's respectful.
We'll take that. You'll take that every time.
But yeah,
right?
we've got to get Mr. Cam Lastly involved in the game. He is someone.